Good afternoon. Welcome to the Ascension
Hi.
News. I'm with Stephanie Wong, and she's going to give us insider trading on how to deal with anxiety. She is a master at hypnosis and a master at meditation. She's got a lot of credentials that I can't even pronounce.
Thank you.
So let
Yeah.
her introduce herself and say what she's going to do.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Wong, and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. Today, I'm going to give you a few tips about mindful breathing techniques. So, yeah, I know that nowadays, well, especially this year with the pandemic, a lot of anxiety is going on with people.
Yeah. Oh, me especially. Sleeping. I've been having trouble sleeping. I need help.
Yeah. So let me see. Uh, so I'm sure everybody knows what anxiety is. Do you know what anxiety is, Mary?
No, I mean I know like from myself, but give me your professional description of it.
Well, anxiety is well, I can describe like into two ways. Like some is experience physical, physiological symptom for anxiety, like your heart beat faster, you rate your pulse is racing, and you have also you like kind of like your breathing is faster, and in the emotionally side you constantly worry or have fears. So it's actually anxiety is triggered by your environment or your own thought or your own mind or even your body memory, because your body have memory, like you have fears that or worry that, oh, is it something's going to, like something bad's going to happen, you know and yeah.
So, if I have anxiety due to environment, would it be different than anxiety to emotion?
Yes. Okay. So, like, let's say people got triggers in many ways. Sometimes, like, depends on what they see or what they hear, or even like they smell. Like they smell something like constantly. Maybe in your mind that you don't think about the worry or the fears, but your body have memory. Okay. So let's say, for example, a long time ago, or a few years back, something happened dramatic, like trauma in your life, and at that time, at the moment, whatever happening, and there's a certain smell that you smell like a fragrance or any type of smell, and your body remember that smell or a sound during that trauma happened or that incident happened, that your body have a reaction of fight and flight. And so that's why your body will remember that fear feeling, that kind of worry and fear feeling. But maybe after many years, you didn't even remember it, but your body will remember it. So that's why it is called triggers in the environment. You don't even know it.
Wow.
And in the emotional side, yeah, something trigger you, like somebody talk about sad stuff or something fears that you experienced before, and you also experience fear. But might won't be like what is happening now, but it's what happened in your own history.
Wow. So, like, for example, I got hit by the car. I sometimes remember the smell of the street, the
Yeah,
tar.
yeah. So
Wow.
whenever you experience that type of smell, even though in the environment is not something happening, like in actual event, not something happening, but you suddenly it trigger your body and your memory. Suddenly you feel anxious. You don't know why. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I don't know why I feel anxious, or like suddenly I have fears. The first thing you experience is like your pulse, you increase your pulse, you increase your breathing, like you breathe faster or shorter. Your body have memory.
Yeah.
So that causes anxiety also.
So what can I do? What can we do about this anxiety? I mean, there's
Well,
anxiety
yeah,
around.
yeah, anxiety is not bad, but it's still your body will have a natural response to things that protect you.
Mm,
Like in many cases, like your body, when anxiety happening, when you feel anxious, is because your body is preparing for you to run or fight. It's
mm,
fight or flight.
yeah.
Okay, it's not bad at all. But if you constantly switch on the fight and flight nervous system, and the anxiety will have will make your like a little difficult for your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
how we can calm down the
Yeah.
anxiety. So today I'm going to share just a simple 3 ways to calm down the anxiety. So the first thing that you want to, like, you aware that you have an anxious feeling, right? And you ask yourself a simple question: is it something that happening now that I have to run, like something that in danger? You feel like is it in danger in the like current situation, like physically, or if it's not, then you can do the breathing pattern.
Mm,
Like the mindful, like I call it mindful breathing.
beautiful.
So I make it into like a three major mindful breathing that we can do, and
Okay.
then we can try it also. So the first one is called long and deep breathing.
Okay.
So you need to like focus and on your own thought.
Okay.
And when you do the long and deep breathing, let's say you focus on the word calm or safe, I'm calm, or whatever word that is important to you. Okay, you focus on that word, and you're going to take a very long and deep breathing for a few breaths. It depends, like at least 3 to 5 breaths, like really long and deep.
So we
Or
count, like counting up to 10, counting down.
this one is called long and deep. You don't have to count. And the second one is called equivalent. Equivalent. Okay, equivalent means like you use the number. Okay, let's say if you use the number of 5 or you use the number of 8, and when you focus on your breathing, let's say you focus on 8, and then you count like 1 to 8 for inhale and 1 to 8 for exhale. That's called equivalent.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So the long would be longer than the 8 count, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. Okay, the long and deep breathing, the technique that I want to share with you is important. Is you have to breathe in really deep until you can't breathe anymore, and you have to hold it for 3 seconds all the way in. Or you may have another option is have your hands on your belly, one hand on belly and one hand on the chest area, so that you can feel that when you inhale, your upper chest is rising up, right? And really deep into it. And when you cannot breathe in anymore, you hold it for 3 seconds. And then you breathe it out, all the way out, like all the air out, and you hold it for 3 seconds before you take the next inhale.
Should we try it?
Sure, we can
Okay,
try it.
let's try it. That
Okay.
way, if you are at home with us, let's get one
Mhm.
hand on your belly, one on your chest, and
Yes,
let's try
and
it.
you focus on one word of your choice, like calm, peace, safe,
Okay.
blessed. All right. Okay. Focus on one word and deep inhale, and sense and notice the rising up of the chest and your belly in all the way in. And when you can't breathe anymore, you hold it for 3 seconds and let it out long and deep and slow all the way out. And you're going to hold it for 3 seconds. And inhale again. Hold it for 3 seconds. And exhale. All the way out. And let all the air out and hold it for 3 seconds. And inhale again. If anything come up in your thought, your worry or your fears, focus back, put your attention back on the word that you focus, that the word of your choice. Hold it for 3 seconds and exhale. And let all the air push out, all the air out, and hold it for 3 seconds. Yeah. So by doing this method, you can do it as long as possible. That's one of the way, because when you go slow, oh, I can't hear you anymore. Okay.
I said it was a little hard. It was a little hard. Yeah, to hold it.
So yeah, really focus on the word. Always come back to the word and come back and notice on your breathing. And yeah, so in this you can like, I'm sorry, my dogs. So in this way that you will slow down your heartbeat. Because when anxiety is happening, when you feel anxious, your body, your pulse racing, and your heartbeat go faster, and you feel like you're experiencing like short breathing patterns. So in this long and deep breathing pattern, for like you need to do it as long as possible until that you feel your heartbeat slowing down and you feel calmer.
Like using heart math, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure about the heart math.
Yeah, because it shows you how to regulate.
Yeah. Okay. So in this, and then the next one will simple one is the equivalent. For some people can do this, like just focus on the breathing, like their mind is going somewhere else. You can use the number. Use the number of your choice, 5 or 8. Every time you inhale, you count the number slowly, right? 1 to 8, and then you exhale it out and of the number to 1 to 8.
Can we try
And that way, sure.
Okay.
So let's say take the number of 8, right? Okay. And then we inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this equivalent of counting number, I suggest, because usually when you count the number in your head, right? And also you can add sound into your breathing. You can use like have the tongue behind your teeth and go have the, I don't know, you can hear like,
yeah.
Or you can have like a yoga practice ujjayi breath, like a sound of wave, or for one of my favorite practice for with the sound is I'm using the chanting word of Om. So I'm going to use like Om, for the counting out and breathe in with the count and using. So it's really depends on you, like what makes you feel comfortable and what makes you feel calm, because everybody is different.
Good. That's
You
good. That's good. I like that. That's
can
good.
try it at home.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
anybody's there that has any questions, please comment on the comments.
And the third one is called alternate nostril breathing, and this one perfectly work for people who have ADD, ADHD, or somebody who is like really want to focus on how to calm your mind and not to let your mind racing and wandering around. So it's called alternate nostril breathing pattern.
Okay. Should we
So
try it?
basically, it means like you close one side of your nostril and keep one side opening, and you're going to breathe in from the opening side, inhale, and you're going to close the opening side, right? Close it, and you let out and exhale on the other side of the nostril. And then you're going to inhale again from the same side, and then you close this side, and then you're going to exhale from the other side, and you can do it this way. Okay, you want to try it together now?
Yeah, let's do it. I like
Okay.
that one. I like that one.
Okay, let's pick a side. Let's say we start opening on the left side. Okay, so we close the right side and we just focus and inhale from the left side in, hold, and you're going to close the left side and exhale from the right side. And inhale again from the right side. And close the right and exhale from the left. And inhale from the left. And close the left. And exhale from the right. And by doing this, I suggest you can do it as long as possible. Because I have a lot of clients like, because even in adults, they have ADD, right? When they are young, they have ADD. When grow, like they're adult, they still have ADD. So this is a perfect method for people who cannot sit still or cannot calm the mind to do the alternate nostril breathing as long as possible.
So,
Yeah.
if somebody is having an anxiety attack, right, what would you, as a hypnotherapist and I guess as a hypnotherapist, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do for them?
Well, so anxiety is anxiety is like constantly anxious, like you don't know, like maybe you have some type of fears or worry, or like it lasts a little longer. For the attack that you mentioned is called panic attack, is a different one, because usually panic attack, it lasts maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, and so anxiety is not so like a panic attack. Anxiety is, it might be gradually. That's and that's many ways that have anxiety. For example, you have sleep problem. It's hard for you to fall
Mm,
asleep. Okay, or you wake up in the middle of night every day, or every night, I mean, or you have difficulty concentrate on doing something, or you feeling stress, pressure, or even you feel like a little trembling or
yeah,
shaking, or you feel like you couldn't breathe, so that's everybody experience different.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let me give you an example. I have a really good friend that lives in Utah,
Mm-hmm.
and we talk almost once a week on Zoom. And she told me that I guess it was anxiety, or I don't know if it was panic, but she was
Mm-hmm.
in a grocery store
Mm-hmm.
and she got upset that people were too close to her.
Mm-hmm.
And so she had to leave. She had to leave all her groceries on the counter
Mm-hmm.
and leave. She couldn't go back in. And lucky her sister was with her, so her sister paid for her. So is that a anxiety or would that
Yeah,
be panic?
that's the anxiety. Anxiety. Like panic attack usually, because I experienced that before, like many years ago. I did went to the emergency because at the real panic attack, you will feel like you
Can't
almost
breathe.
dying.
Oh yeah.
You're almost dying. Like you can't feel your maybe like hands, fingers of you feel like you have a heart attack or you feel like you're kind of weird, like you cannot breathe, you almost want to faint, you want to pass out. So that's different. That's panic attack. So maybe your friend's case is overwhelmed by people like couldn't
Yeah.
handle the stress or pressure of like people around her,
So
and
breathing,
that's anxiety.
the breathing would help her. The double the
Yes, uh-huh.
okay.
Because their mind is focusing on other people, on the things, and your mind is overload of information, and then it trigger you for your fight and flight. So your fight and flight take over, and when your fight and flight take over, your body has a system that memory. So it depends whether you fight or flight. So that's why she choose to leave.
Light. She fled.
Yes, uh-huh. Yeah, some
Yeah.
people will have anger reaction or maybe angry. You see people fight like
Yeah.
simple stuff will trigger them and they get anger, like angry, and then they fight, right? Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So how can people get a hold of you?
Yeah. I can give you a free just a simple meditation
Okay.
sample that you can have. I think that it's only like 5 minutes or 8 minutes. It's a simple meditation, a guided meditation. So
Okay.
if you cannot do the breathing by yourself, yeah, like your mind still thinking, you can try the guided meditation. I will give one free guided meditation. You can, if you're local, you can text me your email address, or I'll give you the number later. And, or you can go to beautifulmindworld.com website, or you can find me on Instagram, the Beautiful Mind World, or you can find me on Facebook, Beautiful Mind,
Okay.
and message me your email address and tell me that you want a free guided meditation audio, and I will email to you.
Oh, that's so generous. Okay,
Yeah.
text me all that information, and when I post this live stream,
Yeah.
I'll post it on top because I know
Mm-hmm.
so many people, or people already were calling me and asking me your info because they need. You're doing Zoom, I'm assuming, because these people don't live in town. You're
Mm-hmm.
doing Zoom
Yeah, I
class.
do online.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Uh-huh. I
And
have program for online coaching or chemotherapies, and lately, these few months, I developed a new program for teenager and kids as young as 10 years old, and to have a mind matter course
oh,
to teach them about everything about mind, how they learn, how they unlearn, like also about their emotion, feeling, you know,
that's
pretty
beautiful.
good stuff. Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. Okay. Let me see if anybody's got any questions here for us. And if not, I guess we can close it up. Unless you have something you want to add. Yeah, we covered everything, didn't we?
Yeah, next week we can talk about more about this if people want to know more,
Okay.
because there's many type of way mindfulness to calm your anxiety. Breathing is one of the way, you know.
Okay. I want to go over one thing though. You said it's
Mm-hmm.
not bad. It's not bad or wrong to be anxious. Can you just explain that a little more?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, a lot of people, they tends to not want to tell people they are anxious. Like you see people happy, like happy face, smiley face. It doesn't mean they are not anxious inside. some people, you see, they are very relaxed or very happy face, but sometimes actually inside of them is like dying, like very anxious, like panicking, right?
Yeah.
Because they afraid people know that they are having anxiety. So anxiety is not bad. It's your body natural defense system. Actually, it's your body defense system. We cannot live without it
Mm.
because your body is preparing you in danger. Because so it's a very natural way that human body, like you see a lion
Oh, it froze a little bit.
have an anxious feeling like fear that prepare your hands and your legs and your body is ready to fight or run away, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in today's society, everybody has a phone. Okay, information overload, like it's
Oh.
easily to access information, very easily to access information. And the information that you daily encounter, like the it might trigger your anxiety because your body will have a misinformation, get misinformation, think that you're in danger and preparing you to fight or fight, but actually it's not. You have, that's why you have to find a way to calm your body, to recognize and to aware, like where are those information come from. You
Mm.
have to assist, help your body to find out why you feel anxious, right?
Don't just try
Even though,
to,
yes,
don't cut
yeah,
it
why,
off. Find the root. Really
yeah,
find
find
the
the
root.
root,
Yeah.
like and learn how to calm your body. It's okay, I'm safe, maybe it's a memory from like 10 years ago. Tell your body it's okay, I'm safe, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not bad. And then but yeah, we just have to be aware and find a way to how to calm down your body.
Okay. So other than breathing, I'm just looking at my notes. Is there something else we can do about anxiety?
Yeah, that's many ways. And again, like for example, if I during the hypnotherapy for my clients, I will always help them to find a specific way, a customization way, because everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everybody triggers different, right? To find a specific way for them to calm their anxiety. So everybody is different. There's many ways. Breathing is one way. Focusing is one way. Mindful eating is one way.
Mm.
Or like tapping is one way. Like tapping, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
meditation, guided meditation is one way. And focusing on a certain type of sound or music is listen to the sound is one way. Writing is one way. Journaling. So that's many ways that we can um, do the mindful calm the anxiety.
Wow. I almost feel like that's a whole segment on its own. Just
Yeah, that's
each.
many. So
Yeah. We could.
just talking about anxiety, we can have a whole month talking about it, like how to,
Yeah.
so that you be able to choose and try all kinds of method, like all kind of tools. Now I'm giving you some tools
Yeah.
that you have your toolbox, and then you're going to collect your tools and put inside your toolbox, and you're going to use it when you need it.
Yes. I think maybe I didn't realize there was so many things. Maybe we need
Yes.
to go next week into one or two of those tools and then just
Yeah.
take it from there. Because too
Yeah.
many people are really
Yeah,
struggling.
because especially this year pandemic, and I'm sure like a lot of people is having anxiety issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I feel anxiety crossing the street where I got
Because the
hit.
news,
Yeah.
the news is constantly spread fears, remember that,
Yeah.
right? Constantly spread fears. So the fears that spread from social media is way faster than the virus, than the COVID virus, for sure. So and everybody is easily get it. even though you don't go out.
Yeah. The real virus is fear.
Yep, fears. Yes. And
Wow.
even though you don't go out, you
Yeah.
don't you protect yourself in your own room, it's easily still happening, fears and
All right.
anxiety.
All right. Well, we'll decide for next week how. I mean, I really feel
Sure.
that's important to add more of those little techniques. And I will definitely put all your info on the top of this live
Uh-huh.
stream. This is also going on YouTube, so people on YouTube can find
Okay.
you there too.
Great.
And then we'll try to do a little snippet to post on Instagram as well.
Mm-hmm.
So uh,
Okay.
if
Thank
anybody,
you,
yes,
Mary.
thank you. Yes, thank you. And we'll see you next Monday.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
All
for your
right.
time.
See
All
you.
right. Have a beautiful
Okay.
day.
Have a
Thanks.
beautiful day. Bye.
Bye.